Hello, I'm Heather, and I'd like to share a little bit about the Women's Connection Circle, a weekly circle that I've begun facilitating, and I intend to do it at least through January. So it'll be every Wednesday evening. Um, we will start at 7 p.m. Pacific time until about 8:30, but I ask everybody to get on a little bit early so we can start at 7. So I just wanted to share what the first one was like and what I kind of anticipate happening. Because I know for myself, when I had the opportunity to try something new, if I at least had a kind of a sense of what to expect, I usually felt a lot more open to trying something out. So um, what these weekly women's connection circles are based on is what has always been my favorite style of circle. And honestly, I've sat in so many different kinds, from like therapy process groups to several years of Al-Anon, which is a 12-step program meetings, lots of authentic relating circles, lots of yeah, basically, I've sat in lots of different kinds of circles. My favorite kind is the very gently facilitated, kind of as a come as you are offering. Really what that means is, however you're feeling in that moment when it's time to, in this sense, log in to the circle, that is welcome. If you're feeling dark and sad and grumpy or whatever, that's welcome. If you're feeling joyful and delighted and excited, that is also very welcome. The whole range of human experience. So once you've arrived at the circle, like I can tell you what happened in the very first one. It was a very intimate group. At first, it was just one other woman and myself, and we were both kind of giddy and excited to get to spend all of this time together. And then we got joined by another woman. And so in that first session last week, it was just the three of us. And so I guided us through a visualization, because I really wanted to bring everyone kind of in the same sort of space. And so I visualized this beautiful space that I used to go to a women's circle in every week for a couple of years, and just kind of helped them see that as well. And we all intentionally placed ourselves in the circle by sharing our names. And then when each of us felt ready, we would just share what was alive, what was real for us, what was up. The minimum of story and, like storytelling detail, more about what's the essence of what's going on. And we all just heard so much from each other and felt what we had in common and how, we felt different. But if there's no advice giving, it's not that at all. It's really just sharing, what's your present moment experience. And then because it was a small group, we did have quite a bit of time to also talk about some specifics. Each of us shared what our favorite, like our go-to kind of self-care tool is when we're feeling really anxious or kind of really needing some extra support. So we each got some great ideas from that. So let's see. Yeah, so it's really it's very simple. I give some guidance on kind of how to engage on Zoom specifically, since that's a different experience than if we were in person. And essentially, it's just an opportunity to come and be witnessed, to witness others. You're welcome to just listen. You don't have to share it all. Yeah, so there's not a big expectation. It's not a big structure. It's just that I'm creating this space and this opportunity for whomever feels called to join us to join us. And then when you get to and I do ask you, please register in advance, because I have the email set up so that it just automatically gets sent to everybody about a half an hour before. And so you do need to register in advance. And I have decided it is a donation-based offering. And what that means is, if you have the currency to pay for it, pay what you would normally expect to pay for a women's circle or whatever you can. I want everyone to feel welcome regardless of means. And then if you happen to be in a space where paying currency for something like this is really beyond your reach, please still come. And I just ask that you donate an hour of your time to someone in your community in some way where you can help them and lift them up. So it's not, it's really just about money. I invite the energy exchange, whether it come in the form of currency or in you offering your time and your energy to help someone else out. So I invite your questions, thoughts, and but I really hope that you will just decide to join us and check it out. And it's going to be every Wednesday evening from 6:55 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to 8:30 through at least January, unless I decide to do it longer. So have a great rest of your evening, and see you soon. Bye.